removing items from set objects. So to remove items from set object, you can either use a remove method or discard method. So first we'll look at how to use a remove method. So look at this first code. I'm declaring a city set with 6 city names: Nashik, Pune, Cochin, Surat, Chennai and Nagar. So if I print city, it will print all 6 names on the screen. If I want to remove Pune specifically, I can just say city.remove into bracket. Whatever element you want to remove from this set, you can give that element into the bracket. So it will remove the occurrence of Pune from the city set, and remaining 5 cities will be printed. If I say print city, you can see Nashik, Cochin, Surat, Chennai and Nagar. So Pune has been removed. Now, suppose if I try to remove one element which is not present in this set. So after removing Pune, we have 5 cities. This is my now new city set. In this set of city names, I don't have Amritsar present. So if I try to remove element which is not present, city.remove into bracket Amritsar, what will happen? It will give the error. And what is the error? It will give key error. What is the key error? Amritsar, because Amritsar don't exist in the city set. So you cannot remove the element which is not present. So in case of if you give any element which is not present, a remove will give the key error. So you have to remember this. You can only remove the elements which are present in this set. Now look at this second code. Now we'll discuss how to use discard method. So again, I am declaring one city set with 6 city names. If I say print city, it will print all the 6 city names on the screen. And to use discard, I can just say city.discard, and the same way I can give the element which I want to discard. So if I want to remove Pune from the city set, I'll say city.discard into bracket Pune. So it will discard Pune, that means it will remove Pune from city set. And then if I say print city, it will print all remaining 5 elements of the city set. Now, the only difference is if I try to discard the element which is not present in the city, which is not present in this set object. So Amritsar is not present. So if I say city.discard Amritsar, and then if I say print city, what it will do is, because Amritsar is not present, it will not discard, but it will not give any error also. It will not give any error also. So that is the main difference between remove and discard. In case of remove, if I try to remove element which is not existing in this set, it will give key error. But in case of discard, even if the element is not present in the original set, it will not give any error. It will keep the city set as it is, and it will print the city set as it is on the screen. So that is the main difference between the remove and discard in case of removing items from set objects. Now, in case of removing items from set objects, you can also use other 3 methods: pop, which is a set method; clear, which is a set method; and del, which is a function, common function. So first we'll see how to use pop. So we have already discussed pop concept with other data collections, but in case of set, suppose now I am declaring a city set with 6 city names: Nashik, Pune, Cochin, Surat, Chennai, Nagar. If I print city, it will print all the 6 names as it is on the screen. I can use pop with the city set. If I say c equal to city.pop, what is expected by the meaning of pop is it should remove the last element. It should remove the last element. Okay, and that last element will be stored into C, and then I'll say print C. But you have to remember this in case of set objects. You can also use pop method to remove an item, but this method will remove the last item as the definition of pop is. But remember that set objects are unordered. They are not ordered in nature. So you will not know what item that gets removed. Because as we have seen, if I'm declaring these 6 cities in this order, it may store, the interpreter may store the city names in different order also. So I don't know which will be the last element. So whatever will be the last element as per the interpreter will be removed. So you cannot be sure that this code, if I say city.pop, will every time pop Nagar as the last element. On some machines it will give Nagar, on some machines it may give Chennai. Whatever is the last element interpreter has stored while storing this set, that last element will be popped. Okay, so that you have to remember always. So after C equal to city.pop, what is expected? It will pop the last item. You can see which item it has popped. It is Nashik. So interpreter, as per interpreter, while storing the city names, it has stored Nashik as the last element. So what it has done, it has popped Nashik because it is present as the last element. And it, after removing Nashik, if I say print city, you can see remaining 5 names on the screen: Pune, Cochin, Surat, Chennai and Nagar. So this is very important to understand the functionality of pop in case of set, that you cannot be sure that this pop method will delete or will remove which city is present at the last as per the interpreter. It depends on that. Now we'll look at second code, how to use clear method. As the name suggests, clear will remove all the elements of the existing set. So I'm declaring a set with 6 city names. If I say print city, it will print all 6 names on the screen. If I say city.clear, it will clear all 6 names, and then if I say print city, it will display a blank set. It is a blank set with no elements. It's a blank set. Now look at the third code, how to use del function. As we have used del with the string and lists also. City equal to, we are declaring 6 cities in this set. If I say print city, it will display all 6 names. If I say del city, that means I'm trying to delete the city object. So it will delete the city object. Now city object is not present, so there is no definition of city object. Then if I try to print the city contents, it will give name error. Name city is not defined. Because of this del instruction at this line, interpreter will delete the city object. So on next line, when interpreter will try to execute this statement, it will not find any city object. So it will give name error, name city is not defined. So you can use del to delete the complete object itself. So this is how you can use pop method, clear method and del function to remove items or to remove the complete set object from the execution memory.